step by step means in shortcut they don't want to listen. What if you build modular list, whatever it, step by step how you can explain. So that is what their intention. That's it.
Okay.
Each and everything they want detailedly.
Mm.
That is the intention. So while creating
Good
this,
morning, everyone.
good morning. So while creating the UX pages, so we need to select the give the title, then we should give the workspace name, model name, then we should click on OK, then we'll whether it is board or worksheet, then it will get create. So after creating that, we need to
Correct.
drag the card, and then we should click on configure.
Whatever the part, yeah.
Then we should, after
Source,
clicking on
custom
configuring, we
view.
should click on source. Should we select
Yeah.
module view or source view,
Source
and
view.
like this, each and everything step by step. After
Okay.
clicking the source, we should select either custom view or module views or custom view. Then we need to select that one. We need, then we have other options, grid and
Update.
context.
Line chart.
Grid and context. So grid, if we want to edit, if we want to give enable edit option, we should click on edit. Otherwise we should keep like that as it is, and we should go to context selectors and context selectors. So we should, for each and every card,
Yeah.
what are the line items we want to give on the top,
Rows, columns, context
rows,
spaces.
columns, pages. So which things you want to attach to the page, so that we should turn on and we should give the
Hierarchy.
selection. We should give the selection. So hierarchy, if we want to turn on or not. So these things, step by steps we need. So we need to understand this one, all these things.
Yeah.
So that's what they have expected. Anyway, you can see here. So one in EY, one question repeatedly they have asked. So what is the question? So I will create one module here. Are you able to? Are you not able to my screen? Correct.
Yes, we cannot see.
You can see here. So basically, what uh, they ask in EY, like data selection module 2. So data selection, whenever we create any data selection modules, generally we don't keep any dimensions. Just for the selection purpose, we'll keep that modules. So for example, select region, select region, select select country, select location. So if we create these line items in dimensionless module, so what is next thing means, so if this will be basically number format. So if I create, keep here region format, list as a list and region format.
Right.
I am keeping this one as a region. So if I try to keep here dependent, it is not working. You can see top level. So then you can see it is worked, and whenever if I go out of this line item, I can select the three regions, region list, whatever I want I can select here. So this is a purpose. But whenever if I have below region, if I have country line item, so what is the advantage we'll get? Select country. So I have created the line item select country. If I click on list and if I give country format, I need to select G2 country. You can see automatically you will get the dependent option. So what is
Okay,
meant by
it,
it?
it will show the bottom level. If you use the first level as first one, top level, the second
Yes.
level will show the dependent.
Dependent means bottom level. So how
Okay.
it works means, if I select America, it shows only in top. If I select example driving properties means, if I give here in region America, I will get below here US, Mexico, Canada, whatever the America it consists, that items only it shows. If I select in top Europe, under the Europe whatever the countries we have, that only it will get select. You can see how it works. This is known as a dependent drop down. So if I select here, so America, if I select America on top, dependent drop down means what happens simply, under the
Yes, the
America
countries under
whatever
America will, yeah, whatever the countries are aligned to America, it will display.
it will display. That's it. It doesn't
Yeah.
display Europe items. Europe countries it doesn't display here. Generally in countries we have 13 countries, but it's showing only 3 or 4 countries only. I can see
Mm.
here. If I consider Europe, if I select on top Europe, so what happened here? Under the Europe whatever the countries we have, so that countries only I can see here. This is a dependent drop down, and this child is depending upon the on top line item which we have selected. Correct, this is the dependent drop down. One by one it
Yes.
is get dependent. So if, location also same thing. So location also, if I try to keep here format,
G3 location.
I have jumped G3 location. So if I click on here, so what happened simply what happened, so whatever the country I select here, UK, so under the UK whatever the locations I have, I can
Only
see
the specific country locations will come up.
specific country locations I can see here. If I select US,
Only US cities will come.
so here I need to select for
Like
America.
Americas.
Americas, yes.
Yes. If I want to US,
Cities.
then US locations I will get. So in this way it works. So like on the in EY they will ask this question for the time period. They will ask time period means, for example I have uh, time period.
Azul, sorry to interrupt you 1 minute. In this dependent option, there are two more checkboxes
Yes,
where they
yes.
can.
So what are these dependent while creating the dependent checkboxes? You can see here. This is a dependent. It is working. Allow
Hmm.
access to unfiltered items. If I click this one, dependent will gone. What happened? You
Okay.
can see. So for which one I have made that one? This one. So if I select G1 region, only I should get the America details only. Correct? If I select America, I should get the Americas only. But here what
Yes.
happened? Generally, so I will do the refresh here. So America, you can see what happened basically. So it that filter will get gone generally. So how
Showing show all also, Akibi. Now the option we are getting show all
show all, yes,
in
yes,
this.
it is gone already. Only if we can see here America, even you will get extra item show all, nothing but that the filter will gone. So if I click show all means I will
Yeah,
get
the
the
rest of the
rest of
items
things
also.
also I will get. So that is the major difference between the this one. Whenever if I enable another one, I will get that access.
What is the first one?
First one, selective access. Selective access means if I, you can see here for any list item, if you have the selective access. For example, country you have the selective access. So if you select here selective access for the country, so then what happened?
In list, we know that selective
No, no,
access.
no, no, no. You can see here. If I select enable selective access,
Hmm.
then what happened? Selective access is there. This means if we have selective access, list item access, then only it works. If I don't have any selective access, what happened? I didn't get, I don't get option, correct? But if I,
Yeah.
even though if I have the selective access there, for example, if I have the selective access for this list, country list, so but still I need to work this one. You can see it is get enabled for particular line item, it will work for me whatever the access, even though generally for any user, if they don't have access for that one, we have enabled that selective access for this line item. I want G2 country, G2 country access, so for that one we'll get option this one. so
When we
so
get Asibhai, this I think this one will work in the modules, and in the modules we have to give the selective action, then it will start working, right?
yes.
Okay.
So here, whenever if this option, now you can see here enable selective access and everything. If I remove this selective access symbol here, checkbox, you can't see that one. We can't see now that option as well. Selective access,
Yes,
we
yes.
can't see. So
Okay, okay.
Okay.
nothing in line
First we have to
items.
select the selective access, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So for in line items, if I want to access country items, even though if you have the selective access, so then we enable this one. Is it clear, Balakrishna, what we are trying
Yes,
to do?
yes. Yes, yes.
So try to implement this one. You will get more clarification. So practice is important one. We need to implement all these things. So these are the different scenarios they will ask. And one more thing, what is the question? Then generally what they ask, you can see here in time they will ask. Select year, select year 2020. Select months 20. So how this work mean? You can see already I have created one year line items here. You can see list. I have created all years FI20. You can see years. If I open, I will get the years data FI20 and 21. So here I have created months FI20 months here, months we have. So if I open this one, we can see the months. So here what happened? If I, we need to create the list format. Again we need to come to uh, list, and then we need to create an fi all years. This is the parent level. I have enabled that is the child and parent level as well. So you can see I have enabled same whatever we have done, year sign, months. So all years are the parent for the this months. So then what we are trying to do, if I enable this parent, so I am selecting the FI 20 months here list, and if I create the FI 20 months, then I will get the dependent option. So if I get dependent option, you can see we have all years here. If I select FI 20, so what should we get here? FI 20 months only we should get, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we should not get any other months. So like that it works. So whatever the whenever if we select, so no result. So we didn't take so this FI 21 details here. Only we taken the FI 20 months only we have taken. So if I enable here one more line item, if I want 21, I will select FI 21 line item, FI select, select 21 year. So what I do, simply I will create two more line items here. I have created here list formatted. So all years I am taking, and here I am taking its child list, and so 21 months. Where is my FI 21 months? 20 FI 21. This is, you can see this is a dependent drop down. Here 21 I am taking, so that is the reason for FI 21 I am getting the 21 months. So simply what happened, whenever if I enable here FI 21, so I will get only 21 months, correct?
Yes.
So here we need to check only FI 20 only. Then what happened, it will get here 20 months, 20 related months I will get, and here I will get the 21. So how it is working means, basically we need to select the create the one parent list formatted line item, and below that one we need to create the child level we need to create. So for the child one we need to click on the dependent drop down, so that what happened, whatever the top you have selected, so it child will be depends upon that parent, and whatever we select on top, that only that related items we can see in the child level. Is it clear how it is working?
Yes, Asif
Yes,
bhai.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is a majorly like one more thing here in level our ALM scenario 2 also mostly they are asking. So ALM scenario 2 also we need to check. ALM scenario 2 in different way they are asking. So like not for sometimes if that restoring option asking, and sometime last time I have given one task. If we have if we have pulled one thing from the dev to prod, uh, that making the problem. So what should we do without if affecting the present one? So what is the option for that one? I have synced change one to dev to prod, and I have created some changes in dev model. Change to also I have started, but I don't want to disturb my change to but that problem in the prod model should get clarified. It should clear. What should we do? What is the solution for that one, Balakrishna?
We need to restore to the change one which we like deployed in the production,
Yes, if
and
you
then
do
we
that,
need to make the change.
yes, if you do sync that way, what happened? Problem will get clarified, but my change to will be remains.
Correct,
My change
correct.
to also
Again, we
no,
need to,
sorry, my change to also gone. So what should I do? Should I do the change to once again
yes, change to
create?
once we fix the hot the bug, and again we need to do the
Create.
change to.
So
Yeah.
this is the scenario correct only, but the thing is the interviewer will ask that change to I don't want to disturb.
So again, we need to restore back. Either
If
we
you
need to
restore,
restore.
no, if you
Hmm.
restore that change
Hmm.
one also you
Correct,
get in
correct. I
your
need to
dev
do it
model.
again. Either way. Yes, we change one, either change one we need to do or change two we need to do.
No,
Restore
no,
back.
no. What should we do, Balakrishna, here in this scenario?
Hmm.
You need to delete change one in dev model. Simply, you need to simply remove, delete that change one changes in the dev model. Then what happened? Simply, if you sync it, if you sync, what happened?
The change two will be there then.
Change to will be there. So if you delete and sync, what happened? Change to will be there. It doesn't move any, doesn't get any problem with the change to. And if I sync, if I delete and create the revision tag and sync, what happened? Change to will be there. It moves, not a problem. Even though it is moves also, they're not problem. But simply within one step, what happened? That problem will get clarified in the prod model. Correct?
I didn't
Yes.
get
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
Asif bhai, sorry, I didn't get. We are not using restore here for fixing the hot fix of change one.
No, we are not using restore here. I am
Hmm.
showing one more method here. What I am
Okay.
doing, I am deleting this change one details. Okay, so I am
In the
deleting change.
change to working model. In the change to working model.
Yes, change to working model. I am deleting the change one, and I am creating the revision tag.
But how can the change one
That
correction
change
will
to,
go?
I am deleting that change one, whatever I have made. Then automatically I can't see anything change one, and I will sync. I sync to after deleting the change one things, change one, whatever I have created in change one, I will delete, and if I sync, what happened?
Change to go to prod model,
Change
then
to also
again
go
you
to
will,
prod model, and my problem will get clarified or not.
yes, then again we will perform the change one and again we synchronize, then
No, why
prodded
you
dev
don't
model.
need
Yeah.
to do the any synchronize here. Already change one. What I
Hmm.
have done, change one, whatever I have done, that changes everything I have removed. Whatever I have done,
Yes.
removed and I have synced. Okay, so that is the
Uh,
one.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. What is the question actually, sir?
So question is like, whenever if I made any changes, if I have synced dev to prod, and after that I am doing the change to, so I get to know in change one whatever I have done. So that we have done some mistake, it is making problem in the prod. So we need to avoid that one. We need to remove that change one whatever we have synced to the prod. So what should we do?
Simply we have to delete, sir.
In prod,
Change
how
one.
can you delete?
In dev model.
In dev model, if we delete and if we sync, that changes will gone in the prod model. Perfect. So, but the change to also, change to changes also will goes. So that is the thing. If they don't want to go, Balkrishna, if they don't want to move, change to, then what should they do? They need to again, here we need to delete change to once again, and after deleting the change to, we need to create the revision tag and we need to sync. Change to also will not goes.
But
Change
Every
one,
make
I
it
think Asif bhai, right?
no,
Change one, I think.
change one already first time I have deleted and I have synced.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Then what
Second
happened?
time?
Second time, change to change two things we need to delete and we need to sync. So then I want to change to. Then we need to restore. We need to restore where we have deleted before deleted this stage change to. We need to bring our model here. Then what happened simply? So with restoring, this is the option. So whatever we
Aswell,
are
sorry to interrupt. Can you please open on Excel?
open.
Excel.
For example, if you have this is a dev, this is a prod model. Change one.
So where we are now?
So I will show. Change one we have created and we have synced here.
That is done. So first change one is nothing but let's say sprint
Synced.
one
We
we
are
have delivered.
at change two.
Okay. This is
We are
also
in
done.
change two.
Uh,
So we have synced. We are at change two. They get to know prod model. This change one whatever we have done. So
Some
this we
issues there.
don't want in the prod model. This is making the problem in the prod model. So what should we do?
So
So
is
we
it a bug? Is it a bug or they don't want completely that?
change one is completed. Change two we are in the change two.
No. My question is they found some problem in prod, right?
Yes.
After sending deployment, like we sent
Yes.
it to syncing is done, it is in prod. Then they found some bug to be corrected in change one, which is there in production, or they want to remove completely, they don't want.
Completely they want to remove.
Completely they want to remove.
Completely they want to remove this change one whatever we have done.
Oh, I got it. Okay, please go ahead.
So we have so many options. Generally we have whatever the
Hmm.
option you want to you can do. But
Hmm.
if you can see the options will depends upon their question. So even though you can see I want this, I want remove this change one whatever I have done. So what are the steps we do? So generally what will you do? Generally our as per our procedure what will we do?
We will
Like
restore
restore
and
our model to where we have created before this one, change one.
uh,
Then will sync. Then automatically uh, this changes will gone, and I need to create the this change to once again. Okay, so that is the one option. So other than that one we have the lot of option. What other options means? Simply will
delete change one.
no, whatever the restore option is there. So which we if you before making this change one whatever I have done I go there, and then I will sync. The problem will gone, that is fine. Then again I restore to my present state. Present state I will restore. Present state if I restore I have the again I got this change one and change two. I will delete all this change one. Simply I will delete all this change one. After coming to the present state I will delete the change one. Then what happened? I have only change two, that's it. That is also one option.
Hmm.
In our procedure only just I'm coming present state and I'm deleting the change one details in the dev model after syncing my prod model. So I'm restoring my model to before creating this change one, and restoring and creating revision tag, and I'm syncing this change before this changing one status. Then my problem will gone in the prod one. Then what should I do to come to present state? Again I need to restore to my present state. Simply I will delete this change one. That's it. I will have only change two details. Even my problem also will gone here in change one.
Right.
So that is also lot of options we'll have. Not like we need to think and we need to do it. It doesn't. We can't remember on the basis of situation we need to understand and we need to give the proper answer. Is it clear?
Yes.
So can you implement this dependent drop down now? Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Once create dependent drop downs and show me once.
So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 You can post the recording. We will do it.